My name is Sangeeta Almeida. My daughter Lisha Almeida is a 13er, as they call themselves. So she joined the fellowship in 2013. She's a life science graduate from St. Xavier's College. And one fine day she came and told us that she wants to join this organization called Teach for India. Our first main concern was that will this fellowship, because it's a 2-year fellowship, one, will she lose her impetus to do a post-graduation, because my husband and I are very clear that the children have to get a postgraduate degree under our care, and then they can do what they want. First was that. Second was, our concern was that how does that qualify her for her future? How does Teach for India help her in her career development or in her... We read online a lot about it develops your leadership skills, it develops your interpersonal skills, these are the leaders of tomorrow. But what do they do actually to make, because teaching in school will not make you a leader. So what does Teach for India bring to the table that will make her a leader of tomorrow? As I said, we read online, we talked to a lot of parents, we talked to, in fact, we know Ankana, we spoke to her. We spoke to a couple of other people from Teach for India. Then we went for the orientation. By the time, of course, she had accepted the offer, and but we went, and quite a few of our doubts were assuaged by that, because we met different fellows who had finished the fellowship, what they were doing. We read that a lot of organizations support, like Tata's, Ernst & Young, McKinsey, they support the fellowship. You can fast track your way into some application and some admissions. They offer jobs, there's a job fair. So those concerns were taken care of once we knew more about the organization. There were also concerns about where would she be teaching, because if there are low-income schools or schools which are BMC schools, then they might not be in areas that you would like to send a young girl to. But that she laughed us off. She said, I'll manage, don't worry about it. She grew in the respect of that she learned that she had to fight her battle, whether it is taking care of teaching these 3rd standard and 4th standard kids, whether she had to talk to the principal, the other teachers. And some fellows had gone to schools where already TFI existed. They had an easier time than people like Lisha, because these kids were just raw kids whom they were teaching in their own style. I think a lot of TFI has also helped her, because they keep having these city conferences and retreats where she has learned a lot about her own self, because at the end when you're working, there's a reflection on what you are doing, and I think TFI has helped her in that. Teach for India has also helped her in, as they promised, the leadership skills, because that I can see has developed now. She's more confident about herself. She can stand in front of people, because you come out as a raw graduate, done science, life science from Xavier's College, you can't stand in front of 50 people and start talking, but she can do that today. So I think all that has come about, the entire personality has come together, she has discovered herself through this course, through this fellowship. So I think the Teach for India fellowship channelizes the what was probably hidden in them, what probably would have frustrated them after 10 years of working in a corporate environment, said, I'm not making a difference, I'm not doing anything which will help other people, or I'm not doing something, I'm not getting satisfaction out of what I'm doing. So I think in that respect, these alumni that Teach for India has is going to go out. Probably they might not change the education system that we have today, which we all know that needs certain change, but they can be, what are they called? Elements of small change that can be made. And yes, I think that they are going to go out and do something in India today. I think so.